This week for our discussion post, I decided to analyze the Billabong and Wrangler collaboration on the Billabong website. I have actually been looking at getting a dress from there for a couple of weeks now that I really like, and I both like the Billabong and Wrangler brands, so I thought it was pretty cool that they did a collaboration. I got an email in my inbox earlier this week actually advertising a sale that Billabong is doing. And so I went to the email and I clicked on the dresses section. And then I filtered to see if they still had my red dress available, and they did. So I was really excited. I decided to read the reviews, and unfortunately there was only one review on the Billabong website, and the reviewer said that the dress they felt like wasn't the best quality. They said that it ripped when they put it on, which was a little bit concerning, but I see reviews like this all the time on clothing websites, so it's not something I really take to heart. So after looking at the Billabong website on my phone, I decided to go to Instagram and see if it was available there. And so I went to the Billabong women's account, and it took me a little bit, but I did find the dress. And I looked to see if there were any more reviews or comments on the dress, and there weren't. There were just a couple of comments saying that people liked the style and that the dress was really pretty. So it actually wasn't available on the Billabong women's Instagram page, and so I went to the regular Billabong Instagram account and was able to find the dress. However, they didn't have their summer sale advertised on their Instagram and Facebook store, which I thought was kind of interesting because I know it's pretty easy to set up sales for both Instagram and Facebook if you have it linked out to your company website. I've done it for a couple of clients myself. I was able to find the dress on the Billabong page, and it also showed that they only had one size, which I saw was consistent with their website. The next thing I did was go to my desktop and look up the dress to see what other stores sold it. And so I actually found it on a couple of different websites, including Nordstrom's Rack, and then I also found it on a site called Moment Surf Co., which was kind of cool. It was discounted at Nordstrom's Rack, so I decided to keep that in mind in case it was cheaper on Nordstrom Rack website instead of the Billabong website. So I looked for reviews, and the only store that had reviews of the dress was on Nordstrom's Rack, and it didn't get great reviews. What it said was that the sizing was smaller than advertised, which I'm not generally speaking concerned about because this is a flowy dress and I usually wear an extra small or a small in dresses, so it didn't really concern me, but it would potentially be concerning for somebody who was a lot taller than me or somebody who is a larger size than myself. Then what I decided to do was check to see if another surfing store called Tilly's had the dress, because I know that they were advertising the Wrangler and Billabong line, and unfortunately they did not. It seemed like they only had a couple of the Billabong and Wrangler products from the collaboration that were available. I even went over to their sale section and couldn't find it. Next, I went to the Wrangler website to see if they had the dress available, and they didn't, which was kind of surprising to me. They only had a couple of the items from the Billabong Wrangler line, so it seems like most of the products from this collaboration are being sold through Billabong and then to other third parties, which I thought was actually kind of interesting. One thing to note was when I was searching for the Billabong dress on these different websites. All of the websites complied with GDPR, which ensures that customer data is being protected and that it is not being sold to third parties. One thing I was a little bit concerned about with this dress was that there is a deep V slit in the front of the dress, and so I messaged Billabong on Instagram and asked if there was a clasp or some sort of closure that actually prevented it from opening or becoming that super deep V, because I wanted to be able to wear this dress to different events such as dinner, and I wanted something that would be appropriate for those occasions. So after doing my research, I decided to purchase through the Billabong website. I actually have an account with them because I buy things a lot from them. So I logged into my account and then I found the dress again and added it to my cart, and then added the summer sale discount code. And then I found out that I actually had a couple of other offers available to me as a member of their website. And so I was able to stack the different coupons, which I've never been able to do before. And so instead of paying $77.99 for this dress before tax, I actually only ended up paying $26.95 after tax and shipping. So I was really happy that I decided to purchase through the Billabong website instead of purchasing it through a third party. In this way, I think Billabong does a great job of allowing their potential customers to flow through their marketing funnel, not only because they send very colorful and engaging emails that are easy to read and aren't full of a lot of fluff, but also because they allow you to become a member of their website where you can stack these coupons and make purchases through their website. Another thing that I noticed was that Billabong had an option for a secure payment, which I see on a lot of websites, but I wasn't really sure about what it meant. So I looked it up and found on Mondasur that actually encrypts your credit card information so that during the payment transmission, it protects your data. And so in this way, I think Billabong does a good job protecting their customer information so that in the event of a data breach, their customers don't have their data sold to third parties. One thing I have noticed is that I actually don't receive any Facebook or Instagram ads from Billabong, which is surprising given that I follow 3 of their different accounts on Instagram and I regularly engage with those accounts, and I also receive all of their emails. So I'm not sure if they are actively running Instagram ads or what their target demographic looks like. Thank you everyone for going on this customer journey with me, and let me know if you have any questions.